So I guess this is take two, right?
Yes.
Yep. Behind the scenes. Oh yeah, we just finished watching that long ago. We watched the Final Girls. It's a new film that stars Malin Ackerman and Tisa Vermiga. I gotta get that name right. I'm totally not looking. Vermiga, right? Yes, and Adam Devine. So, Final Girls is a interesting little film. It starts off showing a trailer for a really kind of cheesy 80s style slasher film. Very Friday the 13th type thing.
Yeah, very, very.
A little bit of the burning and all that stuff in there. So, really well done. Kind of cool. Now, Malin Ackerman pretty much is in the character that she plays is very Jenny like from Friday the 13th Part 2, actually. She looks so much like her. She's so Amy Steele like in this film. But here we go. The Final Girls. Do you want to do the rundown of the
All right.
film?
The girl is chilling with her mother, who is the star of this. Well, was one of the actresses in a B horror slasher movie back in the 80s called Camp Bloodbath. Well, like having super fun, tug at your heartstrings bonding time in their car. They get hit, another car get in an accident, and then the mother dies. Years later, that girl's dealing with the death of her mother and some sadness about it, when she's pretty much like bribed into going to a reunion sort of party that's showing at the local theater, Camp Bloodbath and Camp Bloodbath 2 in honor of her mother's death.
Very much retrospective.
Now, her mother didn't have a huge part in the Camp Bloodbath film, so just as her mother's character is about to die, probably with like this, from what they say, the second or third death in the film, a fire accidentally starts, and in a panic to try and get their way out, they cut through the screen with a machete someone had brought to the thing, probably a little like a sharp prop essentially. However, when they walk in, they wake up and find themselves in the movie itself. And the only way to get out, as far as I can tell, is to get to the end of the movie. Which can only happen when the final girl kills this bad guy, the killer named Billy.
Billy
Jason.
Murphy.
Billy Murphy, the Jason character.
This is where it gets really genius. They actually, we actually see the opening scene of Camp Bloodbath, and they go through it, and they really don't understand what's going on at first. They kind of get it, but they wait, and they say 92 minutes later, and it happens again. So it loops back to the first film, which lets us know that, well, they can't get out of it until they play this entire film out.
Yeah.
Pretty much while they stay when their spot they're at, they'll be fine, but that's where they'll be. And it'll keep going over and over again. It'll keep looping until they go and become part of the film. And about the third time around that it loops around, the movie geek figures it out. And it's kind of fun there. So basically, what we have in characters, we have the girl that's the star, and basically she's the one that whose mother passed away. And we have this new guy who's kind of like her boyfriend. He wants to be her boyfriend anyway. And he's smart, and he's the tall, good-looking type guy. But he's really, the sensitive thing, and then got a whole nice thing going on. And he's got his ex-girlfriend, who used to be one of her best friends, actually be her best friend. And she's now kind of like the bitchy type girl. And there's the best friend, which is kind of the redhead freckled girl.
Yeah.
And we have the movie geek, who kind of like is there to kind of do like the Randy type thing for the first of this film. And now we're introduced to the characters that are on the screen, the ones that we kind of just saw like glimpses of in the trailer. So Devine plays the type roles that he kind of plays. He plays this kind of goofy guy that's kind of horn dog going after all the girls. We have a slutty let's take all my clothes off, girl.
Yeah.
And she's hilarious. I love every scene that she's in. I think she steals scenes in the film, actually.
Yeah.
There's the token cool black guy, who doesn't likely get killed early on, unlike in a lot of these films.
To be fair, there's two.
There's
There's also the hitchhiker guy.
yeah, exactly.
Because you've got to have the hitchhiker guy.
Yeah, there's the hitchhiker guy. There's the girl, the really, really, really slutty girl that dies at the beginning, and there's the original final girl for the film named Paula, who, well, yeah. So overall, what are your thoughts on this film?
It's really good. It's super creative with the way it does things. It effectively uses like the rules of 80s slashers, and it's quite the surprisingly emotional ride too.
So well acted too. I gotta say that. I'm really surprised for like one of these types of films. It is so well acted. There's a lot of throwbacks and like kind of winks to other to like slasher films and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But this definitely is not a slasher film. And in a way, it's more of a comedy with some drama there.
Yeah.
It's not your average slasher film. No, you cannot like slasher movies and love this movie. You'll get a different appreciation for it.
Yeah.
If you do love the slasher genre, you're definitely going to get a lot more out of it than you would if you don't. But either way, you're probably going to like this movie here. It does go into different places. The thing I like with this is the film goes meta, but it goes meta in a different way than a lot of them. It doesn't kind of wink and nod with the fact that you're in a slasher movie and then starts, the way Scream would do it. I was like, no, these are the rules, and let's change all the rules. No, they pretty much define what the rules are, and they have to live, within these rules. They actually have the girl that wants to take her shirt off and dance around, pretty much like she's tied up. She can't do it because it'll bring the killer too soon, and they got to get everything planned. Everything is done brilliantly here. If you have sex, they know you're going to die, so you got to stop them from having sex. It's not like, let's turn the rules on their head. No, these are rules that are put in place in the slasher movie that you have to follow, and if you don't follow them, tragic consequences. The cool thing is that they know what the rules are. They desperately have to try and stay within those rules, and sometimes they don't want to, especially because the girl is in this movie with her mom, who's alive in this movie, and is much, she's much younger, played by the same actress because she's gorgeous and she can do it. But she's trying to think of a way to bring her mom back, keep her mom alive. Yeah.
Yeah. What did I say before we started this review? Super good movie. I just think it's really good.
I don't want to give away the ending on this one.
No, don't. It's good. It's good ending. You should watch it. You should watch the movie, you guys. I will say that there's some really creative use, like despite the fact you're like they don't use turn the rules in their head. They do use specifically the flashback feature in very creative ways.
That was one of my favorite sequences, flashback. And the thing is that it's a film, so even though they're in it, there's things that come on the screen. When the Camp Bloodbath comes up on the screen, it's actually kind of really up there. Like they could actually reach out and seriously touch it. When there's this flashback type sequence done, and something comes down at the bottom of the screen, they actually have to step over it, which is actually really cool. And they go in black and white. There's kind of this liquidy thing that brings them into a flashback. They actually do have to use the flashback later on to try and get away from Billy. But I honestly can't give away more than that.
Yeah.
Final Girls really is one of these movies that you got to go into and watch yourself. Even if you watch the trailer, you're really not going to get a good grasp of what the movie is until you go into it.
Yeah.
And this is a movie that deserves to find its audience. This is definitely going to be a cult film down the road, but it's not because it was made to be a cult film or anything like that, because it is just so well made and so well done that it deserves to find that audience and deserves to get that groundswell that it really needs. I'm not sure how Final Girls is doing so far, theater-wise, but like what the numbers are. But if you haven't gone and seen it yet, you really should. We enjoyed it, and we had a blast with it.
Yep. So totally recommend it.
I gotta say, I definitely recommend Final Girls. So First, that was a pretty concise review for us for a change, eh?
Yeah,
Not an hour and a half long.
an hour and a half long. We didn't go on any tangents. I didn't go on any like ridiculous side notes that have nothing
Yeah.
to do with the thing.
So,
I didn't plug Friday the 13th Kickstarter again.
Yeah, I'm gonna read a good book when I go to bed. And see, I got this. But,
I noticed that over there. I didn't realize it was a.
from Clever.
Oh, that's awesome.
They sent me this one here, Friday 13th. It's actually a really good book. Thanks for watching, guys. From here right now, it's time for reading,
Yeah.
and it's also time for tea.
Actually, my dad's gay. That's impossible. They can't have children. They're too busy going to discos and having sex with each other. Actually, sounds like a pretty good life, actually.
That's got to be divine.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys.